What is global poverty, and how can we alleviate global poverty?
These are excellent questions and also very valid concerns. Hello everyone, I'm Captain Catholic, and I hope I'm able to address these important questions of yours. I've flown in from Scranton all the way here to the Vatican, as the Pope has wanted me to meet with the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace. But I'm on a bit of a lunch break now, so let's get to the issue. Global poverty is an issue of central importance for all of us, especially for Catholics. In fact, Pope John Paul II has stated that the one issue which most challenges our human and Christian consciences is the poverty of countless millions of men and women. But ironically, the issue of global poverty is understood very poorly. Globally. Ha! That was a pun!
Okay, one more pun, and I'm through with asking Captain Catholic.
Well, your words were a pun as well, but anyway, global poverty refers to all the people around the world who cannot meet their basic needs, such as food, clean water, clothing, shelter, education, and healthcare. Now, there are different types of poverty, but the poverty I will be focusing on today is extreme poverty. Extreme poverty is one of the greatest tragedies in our world today. As Pope John Paul II has stated, many individuals, and indeed whole peoples, are living today in conditions of extreme poverty. The gap between rich and poor has become more marked, even in the most economically developed nations. This is a problem which the conscience of humanity cannot ignore, since the conditions in which a great number of people are living are an insult to their innate dignity.
What exactly is extreme poverty?
Extreme poverty is defined as living on less than $1.25 per day. And when I say $1.25, that's in US dollars. So people who live in extreme poverty live on an amount of money that is equivalent to somebody in the United States living on $1.25 a day.
Wow! You can barely buy a pack of gum with $1.25.
That would be correct.
So how many people actually live in extreme poverty?
The latest statistics show that 1.4 billion people live in extreme poverty. Since there are approximately 7 billion people in the world, this means that 1/5 of the entire world's population is living on less than $1.25 per day.
How can those people even survive?
Well, many of them don't. Since the 1.4 billion people who live in extreme poverty can't even afford the most basic necessities like food and clean water, many of them die. In fact, 18 million people die from extreme poverty every year. To break that down, 50,000 people die a slow and excruciatingly painful death every single day because they can't even eat.
That's disgusting.
It sure is. Even worse is the fact that deaths due to extreme poverty account for approximately 1/3 of all human deaths worldwide. This means that more people die from extreme poverty than from any other cause in the world. This is absolutely insane, and our world must not accept this atrocious injustice. We must all come together to make it our goal to completely eliminate hunger as soon as possible. The Catholic Church has always taught that eliminating hunger from our world is an urgent priority that excludes no one. As Pope Benedict XVI has stated, the Catholic Church will always be concerned for efforts to defeat hunger. The Church is committed to support, by word and deed, the effort to eliminate hunger.
But is it really possible to eliminate hunger?
Absolutely. Contrary to what some people may say, it is completely possible to eliminate hunger. But in order to do this, we must come together united as one world.
So why does extreme poverty even exist?
There are many reasons why extreme poverty and hunger exist in the world today, but according to the Catholic Church, some of the main reasons consist of an unequal distribution of wealth and resources between and within rich and poor countries, the exclusion of third world countries from the globalized economy, trade injustices, third world debt to wealthy nations, climate change, the lack of access to basic necessities and to education, government and military oppression due to the scandalous arms trade through exportation of weapons, war, the corporate privatization of water, and deplorable destruction of foodstuffs for economic gain, wealthy countries living far above their means, and the lack of a global public authority to ensure that all people everywhere have their basic needs met.
Whoa, that was some fancy terminology. I don't know what you're talking about because I'm just a bodiless digital voice, so you're gonna have to explain all this to me.
That's exactly what I'm planning on doing. Obviously, global poverty is a complex issue, so I will have to film several videos in order to explain the entire situation. In fact, I will be filming about a dozen videos on this subject, including this one. Each video will discuss one or more of the primary causes of global poverty that I just mentioned, beginning with the exclusion of third world countries from the globalized economy. Also, every one of these videos will discuss ways in which you can help to eliminate hunger, so please check out all of these videos and take every action possible to help eliminate hunger. The poor and the starving of this world are depending on you. As Pope John Paul II has stated, Christians will have to raise their voice on behalf of all the poor of the world. So,
help the poor! Help the poor!
Hey, this thing is
Fantastic!
Hey, shut up over there! That's annoying!
Oh,
Sora!
sorry. Probably just some rich tourist. Now, how do you turn this thing?
Shut up!
What's wrong with that guy? Shut up!
Man, that is really annoying. Turn that thing off.
I'm trying! Yo, patience will watch you!
Ouch! My digital ears are killing me. What is wrong with you?
Oh, I see! Hey, I think the off button is just stuck! But don't worry, I'll handle this!
Holy water, always handy for demolishing demons and fixing other small nuisances.
Finally! Man, what's with the freak in the cape?
Maybe I should go dump some on that guy over there.
So anyway,
We cannot accept the fact that 1/5 of the world's population is starving to death every single day, while many of us live in luxury and excess. This massacre must be made a thing of the past. Imagine a world in which our children and grandchildren ask us, did there really used to be people in the world who didn't even have food to eat? A world such as this is needed now more than ever, especially since we have the means to eliminate hunger at virtually any given moment. The only thing keeping us from eliminating hunger is, well, us. As the great Catholic nun Mother Teresa has stated, when a poor person dies of hunger, it has not happened because God did not take care of him or her. It has happened because neither you nor I wanted to give that person what he or she needed. Please take the time to watch my other videos on global poverty and do all that you can to raise awareness of this issue and fight ceaselessly for the poor. The poor and the lowly of this world could not be any more neglected. For this reason, they are not only deeply in need of their basic necessities, but they are also deeply in need of our love. And love is never defeated.